Drinking a lot of caffeinated tea while you are healing your bowel and body with this program will help you look and feel better. To understand why this is so, as well as to clarify many of the misunderstandings about caffeine, I'm going to start again with just a basic description of what causes weight gain, symptoms, illness, bad blood tests, cravings, addictions, etc. So remember that when acidity enters into your blood, and that again is the new day-to-day acidity as well as maybe some of the stuff that's been stored in your organs that's trying to move on out, when that gets into your bowel and cannot be eliminated because your bowel is not healthy yet to do so, it can go back up into your blood. In your blood it can be dangerous, so your body has many ways to offset the danger of that acidity. For example, it will retain fat and water to buffer those acids and your weight will go up. It will cause some inflammatory chemicals to be sent into the blood to buffer those acids. That can cause aches and pains and headaches, just for example. There's many other reactions as well. When that blood becomes overly acidic, your blood sugar goes down. When your blood sugar goes down, you get tired and cranky. And that can cause you to desire things that raise those up, which includes things like sugar, alcohol, nicotine, and caffeine, by the way. And number 4, if that blood is overly acidic, that's going to show up on a blood test. You might see elevated enzyme levels, liver enzyme levels, which show your liver reacting to those acids, or elevated cholesterol, which is your body producing cholesterol to buffer those acids. Or you may see more thyroid stimulating hormone, again, being secreted in the blood to buffer those uneliminated acids. This picture, by the way, is now available to some degree on my website under the Schedule a Consult page. In this picture, we are saying again that it's the acidity in the blood that makes us look and feel bad. We know in this program that you're taking Bowel Strength or maybe a very strong probiotic like the UniqueHealing probiotic products and healing your bowel. But until it is healed, the less acidity you have in the blood during the process, the better you're going to look and feel, you'll have less cravings, and you'll see better blood tests. When you drink caffeinated tea, the acidity in your blood goes down, which means so does your weight, your symptoms, your cravings, and your blood tests improve. The reason for this is twofold. Number 1, tea, and I'm talking about caffeinated black teas, green teas. They are very alkalinizing. So when you consume something that's alkalinizing, like calcium supplements, that alkalinity buffers those acids. Now it doesn't eliminate it, but it buffers it, so it's less present. If the acidity is attached to something alkaline, it's not going to trigger the weight gain, symptoms, cravings, and bad blood tests as if it is just free floating in your blood. So the alkalinity of the tea helps reduce all those problems. But the caffeine does as well, because caffeine is a stimulant. So indirectly what happens is when you put in some caffeinated tea, that caffeine stimulates your blood sugar to go up, which will give you more energy. You'll likely find that you want to eat less sugar, sweets, coffees, sodas, all of those things, even honey, agave, a ton of fruit juice. All of those things are either in and of themselves highly acidic, which means more acids in, more weight gain, more symptoms, more cravings, bad blood tests, or like in the case of fruit juice, honey, and agave, for example, they're cleansing, which dumps a lot of acids from the organs into the blood. The result is the same, though, of increased weight gain, symptoms, cravings, and bad blood tests. So when you drink caffeinated tea, you get the alkalinity buffering the acids, as well as the caffeine being used to stimulate your blood sugar, which will cause you to consume usually less of the foods that again are either acidic or cleansing and result in a highly acidic bloodstream. Let me get out my summary on all this and clarify some misunderstandings as well. When I make this recommendation, oftentimes people say, oh no, caffeine is horrible. I feel horrible when I drink caffeine. But the truth is, you don't feel horrible when you drink caffeine. You feel horrible when you drink coffee. So coffee has caffeine in it, but it's not the caffeine that makes you feel horrible. It's the fact that coffee is horribly acidic. It's extremely acidic. So it's the acidity of the coffee and not the caffeine that's causing your symptoms. Sometimes someone says, well, no, that's not true. Even when I drink caffeinated tea, I feel jittery or shaky or tired or get headaches or whatever all it is. And my argument there is that, again, it's not from the caffeine in the tea. Many times when someone is drinking tea, or most of us who drink tea in this country, don't just drink black or green tea. We drink iced tea with loads of sugar in it. Or we drink chai tea or any other kind of specialty tea from the specialty coffee shops. Those have tons of sugar in it. Chai tea can have 50 or 60 grams of sugar. That's like eating 2 big Snicker bars. The sugar is highly acidic and cleansing, so it's the sugar that makes your blood acidic and you feel bad, not the caffeine. Again, tea is alkalizing and it will reduce your cravings. If you're drinking tea, it does either need to be unsweetened or sweetened with a non-acidic, non-cleansing sugar like stevia or erythritol. You can find those at the health food store. So you're not going to run out and drink a bunch of chai tea or sweetened iced tea. Look at the health food store. There are a couple unsweetened iced teas available on the shelf, but that's the key word, is unsweetened. The more caffeinated tea you drink during this process, the quicker you will lose weight and feel better and see better blood tests while you're healing your bowel and body. If this seems crazy to you, let me assure you that in my experience, when people switch to unsweetened teas, they do look and feel better. Likewise, if you think this is crazy, consider that if you go into the mall or look in a advertisement from a health food store, or just go to the health food store and look at diet pills or GNC or a place like that, many of them have used caffeine in them. Many of them, that is their main ingredient. So again, why they're in diet pills is because the caffeine reduces the cravings for the foods that increase the blood acidity, which makes your weight and symptoms go up. Finally, think about the Chinese. They've been drinking caffeinated tea for 3,000 years, all day long. They don't have the health and weight problems that we have and that we sometimes have wrongly attributed to caffeine in this country. So again, the problem isn't caffeine. It's a great crutch to use while you're healing your bowel and body. The problem is the acidity of the coffee or the acidity or cleansing effect of the teas that we're consuming. So I hope that helps. If you want more information on diet tips while you're healing your bowel and body, review chapter 9 of my book, This Works, Crutches Don't.